It may not be a country which we would readily associate badminton with, but Ireland has a rich history in the sport. The country was a founding member of the world governing body, and Irish-born Frank Devlin won an astonishing 18 All-England titles in the late 20s and early 30s. Whilst badminton faded thereafter, it has seen some signs of regrowth of late. In 2008, they made Olympic history as two of their players made the cut for the Beijing Games. Scott Evans and Chloe Magee were the proud representatives at their respective singles events and were flying the flag high again in London 2012.
There's been a lot of big advancements in badminton, a lot more members playing it, and also now with a lot of coverage, especially like in the English League now, which is a neighbour of ours. Sky Sports cover that as well, so we've got players that are involved in that, so there's a good coverage to the game, which is helping promote it even more in our country.
The team's achievements have seen an upswing in television coverage, and this was further enhanced as they featured at the 2015 European Mixed Team Championships in Belgium. This was the first time the national side had qualified for this premier event. It gave them an opportunity to rub shoulders with Europe's elite.
It's been getting better, the image, and now we've got more media following us now ever since we've qualified in November, all the way back then. So when we won the qualifying, we had a lot of media coverage, so it's becoming a lot more popular now after that win.
We were blessed to have the qualification group in Ireland as well. So to have a home qualification group and have it in Dublin, where we got to pack out a hall, show them the national team, and then not only that, qualify then to be in the top 12 teams in Europe. It's a big statement for us, being one of the smaller countries, but we really believe that we were good enough to qualify and maybe even do even more when we're here at this competition.
Ireland rose to the occasion as they made it to the quarter-finals when they lost to eventual champions Denmark 3-1. Overall, though, it had been an enriching experience.
It's really good to get us in the European Championships, so people of Ireland might start showing more interest in the sport, so it'll be good for the publicity in Ireland to get more people playing badminton and get younger players playing again.
So far, so good then for Ireland. And the catalyst for the sport's growth is down to their focus on grassroots development.
We've got a 4-year strategy where we've tried to introduce a lot of new things to Irish badminton. We've got a technique program, which is like a white to black belt, like similar to karate system, where players can go up different stages of their development in their badminton, and then they can get a coloured t-shirt to represent where they are in the technique level. So this is something that we introduced in this 4-year period that has been a huge success. We've got the schools program, which is really important for getting badminton into schools. And then we've also got a good high performance system which helps players get involved from national squads from under 13, 15, 17, 19 all the way to these guys who are the senior squad.
Badminton Ireland have a good structure in place now. They've got their Badminton Ireland Academy and they've got a lot of good young players coming through. And I think when they see us kind of competing at things like this and going for Olympics, and it really gives them the buzz to want to do it too. So I think in the future Ireland will be a good nation in badminton, and with some of the juniors coming through, I'm confident that they'll be pretty good.
Chloe Magee has been one of the players that has benefited from the system in Ireland. She made her Olympic debut at just 19 years of age in 2008. And now, with the 2016 edition around the corner, it's a chance to complete a hat-trick of appearances on the biggest badminton stage.
2015 is going to be an exciting year. There's the Baku Games, there's the Olympic Games, there's so many other tournaments in between. So it's going to be a long year, a lot of challenges, but one that I'm really looking forward to.
Scott Evans is the national team's #1 men's singles player. Although he's only 27 years old, he's seen the numerous changes that have affected the badminton scene in his country and knows ultimately it's what you prove on the court that matters.
I think the game is getting more and more popular. If you look at the numbers in Badminton Ireland, they're improving every year. I think we're supported quite well in Ireland, but of course the better that you do results and the higher you become in the world rankings, the better that you get supported and more sponsors, and it's just a gradual kind of road. So the better you do, the more money you can earn. So I think for us, we need to just focus on doing a lot of training and getting some good results, and then not worry about the other side.
And there's no shortage of opportunities for the younger players to prove their worth, as the year ahead is a packed one.
We've got Sam and Chloe's younger brother Joshua, who now plays doubles with Sam, who are now bidding to try and make maybe 2015 Baku Games, the European Games. So we've got a lot of talented players coming through and all quite young. But we're hoping that we can have 3 athletes qualified for 2016, and we've had players like now all making top 50 in the world. Scott Evans making his highest ranking of 30. We've got a mixed pairing in the top 30 in the world. We've got lady singles in the top 40 in the world. We've got a lot of good players coming through and highly ranked, so it's looking good come 2016.
Exciting times lie ahead for badminton in Ireland. For the players and the administrators, it's about maintaining the momentum. The team has a generation of shuttlers who are having a real impact on the growth of the sport. Can they return to the glories of the past? They certainly think so.